What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for visiting our channel again, Mr. and
Mrs.
Do Gaming. So, we're doing this top 5 dislike for Borderlands 3. We think it's long overdue. Without further ado, we can get right into this. So, this is from a split screen perspective. So,
Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, so coming in at number 5 dislike, we would have our main menu where the usernames pop up when they're playing. So up on the upper right hand corner for the Borderlands pre-sequel, we see of course our 2 players logged in, and then we see our 2 little player characters as well. And if we look over at the Borderlands 3, you see 1 player logged in, and then eventually you see another player pop in, but of course the name isn't in the upper right hand corner as like in Borderlands pre-sequel. So this is just one little dislike that we've noticed on the game.
Yeah, the issue is real minor, but with that said, it's a very strong feature to have, especially if you do play the split screen local gameplay or online, because basically you can invite your friends as well, and with Borderlands 3 on the left, you have to go into and edit the group to add or invite online friends, where the Borderlands before, the pre-sequel 1 and 2, basically it always displayed the users on the upper, or the players on the upper right hand corner. So small dislike, minor dislike, but it's still a strong feature to have. And
Correct.
And why did they take it out? I have no idea.
No clue. Okay, so coming in at number 4 dislike, we have our split screen orientation.
Yeah, so this has always been a strong feature when it comes to a lot of the 2K co-op games. And part 1, 2, pre-sequel. This feature is like one of the features that I always rave about when I'm talking about 2K games, is being able to select the orientation that you want when playing with a friend locally. Some people like horizontal, some people like vertical, and it's one of these, it's an issue where where you ask yourself, like why did
They take it out.
the development studio take? I mean, what really forced them to say, you know what, we don't want the users to have this kind of granularity when it comes to configuring
Their game. Their play mode.
So we have other dislikes ahead of this, but if I could, I would give this a lower dislike as well, because it really makes no sense, especially since
You had it in all the previous games.
you had it in all the previous games.
Why take it out now?
Yeah, this has been an old feature, but a very strong feature.
Yes.
That
was available in the other games.
Exactly. So.
And now you take it away from us?
Yep. So shame on you, 2K. Shame on you.
Yes. Shame on you. Okay, so coming in at the number 3 dislike, and this is pretty much what I've noticed with this game, is on the Borderlands pre-sequel and the previous games, when you're going and collecting your money, the money lights up gold or is shown in yellow for the pre-sequel. And then if you notice in the Borderlands 3, well, it doesn't really light up anymore. It's just a dull green color, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean what? So you guys were developing this game, and you found out that you wouldn't have enough memory left, to make the loot, the gold color. You know what? In all the past Borderlands games, one of Borderlands' signature has been the loot being
Gold.
yellow or gold, right?
Right.
And one of the nice, attributes is basically you can see the loot from a distance, right?
Right, 'cause it was-
So exactly. So if you're collecting loot, right, you can see where it's at.
Exactly.
And it's easier to locate it.
Now
They made it a funky, dark, ugly green color.
and you don't really know you collected money unless you look on the right hand corner and you see your dollar amount going up.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then it's still so small you really can't even see the number, the dollar amount number. So
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
if the gold, when they're showing the gold color, the bar it lights up. You
Exactly.
you see how much money you have. This may be a minor dislike to some
No,
of you.
this ain't minor.
But this
is minor.
This to me was huge.
We're talking about loot.
I know.
We're talking about loot.
We're talking about our loot.
Yeah.
And now when
I
I'm
got to see
playing,
my loot.
when I'm playing Borderlands 3, I can't even see it. I have to question myself now. How much money do I have? Because I can't see it now when I want to go and buy my gun or
I gotta see my loot.
buy my health. Well, I don't really go and buy the health, but you want to see how much money you have before you go and make that purchase for that new gun that you're looking for out there. And this is the big dislike that I didn't appreciate that they took out from the
Yeah.
Borderlands 3.
Exactly. Yeah. Having the yellow/gold color loot was Borderlands signature.
That was.
2K. If you're out there, this was your signature, right?
It was.
It was your signature, and you removed it.
You shamed yourselves now.
Ah.
Frustrated players we are.
What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? When you guys put out the pre-sequel and I played it for the first time, I'm like, man, 2K's on top of it. I'm like, man, they overdid one. This is a matter of opinion, but I was like, man, with the pre-sequel, man, you guys just overdid yourselves,
You
man.
guys
This
were
is
over the top on that one.
With this game, it's like you guys were just lazy.
Yeah, you guys got tired and took everything out. You took out a lot of good things you had in there. And now we're having all these dislikes.
Ah.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. No gold/yellow color loot. I can't even see.
Okay, so coming in at number 2 dislike is going to be our slow menu.
Yeah, so this is going to be kind of a segue for dislike number 1. This is just highly unacceptable. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, just look. Look to the left on Borderlands 3. So basically, I'm trying to go through, I'm trying to navigate through the menu as fast as possible. Now compare that to the right with Borderlands pre-sequel. Highly unacceptable. Did you guys test this? What you guys do? Fire your entire QA team? Is that what you guys did when you released Borderlands 3? Just straight up fired your entire QA team? Like, we don't need QA. Us developers can test our own stuff.
Yeah, that's a shame.
This is a shame. Man, I got nothing to say. Look at this. You can't say anything. I mean, look at this.
Yeah. I mean, it speaks for itself. You cannot navigate through your menu quick enough.
Oh man.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, that was what, number 2?
That was number 2.
Number 2 dislike. I mean, it speaks for itself. Just look
Highly
at
unacceptable.
Yeah.
Definitely should be ashamed of yourself.
Very ashamed.
Yeah. I paid full price. Well, I mean, we bought it the day of, so we got minus $10, but still.
But still, come on, taking out so many features. All right, so coming in at the number 1 dislike is going to be our slow menu lag.
Yeah, exactly. So, kind of like the dislike number 2, right? When a player is in their menu, basically it forces the entire game just to lag. Basically, it's like if you're on dial-up.
Well, it's not even when the person's in menu. When you're just playing it in general, you're both kind of lagging out there. When you're trying to shoot, like if you're trying to shoot when you're first starting off.
Well, there's cases. I mean, basically, if you look at the left, when the player is in the menu, right, you can see being in the menu causes the lag.
Right.
Right. So basically, the game is the game is just unplayable. That's what the game is.
Yes, it's not as quick as the Borderlands pre-sequel.
Not even
previous,
close. Not even close. Yeah, and that's why this like comes in at number 1, because by having this lag, it makes the game unplayable. You know,
does.
And we're playing local, right? That's the thing.
Yeah,
we're playing local, but it seems as if we're on a dial-up connection.
Oh, dial-up! Whoa,
yeah,
man, that is like that is slow.
No, I went dial-up.
Dial-up, man, that's like turtle mode. No, but I mean, even like when you're playing though without being in the menu, you still notice the lag on your screen. You notice that your player isn't able to move as fast as the other players. Because I noticed it when we first started playing, that when we got our first weapon, like by the time I shot my second bullet, I was already dying because there was so much lag in the gameplay. I mean, I don't know. That's what I noticed in my gameplay. I don't know what you noticed in yours. And again, people, this is our opinion on the game, and this is what we have noticed.
It's not an opinion. Look at the video.
This is our opinion, and
the
video speaks for itself.
It's just lagging. I mean,
we wanted to enjoy the game, and of course we're gonna keep on playing it.
Yeah, I spent $50.
It's just a really bad lag. I mean, gosh, maybe they'll update it. Who knows? Maybe they'll update it if a lot of people complain about it. All right, so coming in, yes, at number 1, our dislike was the lag.
Yo, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
That is a shame.
I'm sure there are other dislikes out there, but these were our top 5.
Yep. So, if you guys have dislikes as well, please comment on our video. Tell us the issues that that you're experiencing. We would appreciate that, and
And make sure to like.
Yep.
Subscribe. And comment.
Yeah, please comment. Yeah.
In any order.
Any order.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
And thanks for watching our review.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.